So guys, today I'm not so happy because of the news that is making rounds. There's this very popular gospel artist, Osinachi, that was just killed as a result of domestic violence. And if you follow my channel, I talk a lot about domestic violence because I've had a friend that had first-hand experience. I know the pains and the trauma associated with domestic violence, and that is why I talk about it a lot. I talk about it because I feel that a lot of people don't understand how terrible it is. A lot of people don't also have the mental strength to do the needful. So when they hear people like us talk, when they hear people like us, give this awareness about domestic abuse, they would, kind of gather the courage. I hope when they hear me speak or people like me speak, they will be able to gather the courage, the strength they need to leave such situation. I always say this: it never ends well. Somebody that has been beating you continuously will not just wake up one day and say, "I will not beat you again," because it's something that he has gotten used to. And most times they don't intend to kill. You are their slave object. You're their object of abuse. They derive pleasure in abusing you. So most times they don't want to kill you, but that pleasure they derive, they want it to continue. But as much as they're abusing you, you never can tell when that abuse is going to end your life. A lot of people stay because they are afraid of what society will think. In the case of this lady, Osinachi, she was a gospel artist, a very popular one at that. Her song is very, very popular. On YouTube, it has about 70 something million views. That is how popular she is. She had the money to live. That, in fact, if you even look at it critically, it would look like she was even the breadwinner of the family because she had the money. So what was stopping her from living? In her case, I would say, what will people say? Such a big gospel artist. If you know this song, Ekueme, Ekueme, you are the living God, oh, is there no one like you? Is a song that almost every Nigerian Christian has sung. That is how popular she is. And that song made her a lot of money. And it's still going to make her even after she dies. So, why did she stay? And in her case, a lot of people wanted her to leave. A lot of people around her knew about this situation. Story has it that sometimes the man will lock her up and, tie her in the room and order his children to beat her. So she stayed in that marriage until the marriage took her life. What did she gain? How do you live like that? How do you want to be sad for the rest of your life? Because of another human being like you, or because he's a man? I don't just get it. Why do you want to allow another human being to subjugate you, to beat you, to make you? I'm even sure that she would have been, even more popular than that, if not for the marriage. And it is that same marriage that ended her life. I feel so sad this morning because this story came out yesterday, and I was just pondering about it. Whatever reason you give yourself to stay in an abusive marriage is not okay. Whatever reason you give yourself to stay is not enough. There is no reason enough, because as human beings, our primary instinct is survival. Even a newborn baby. I was carrying my sister's baby, and I think I was trying to change her position, and in her mind she thought she was going to fall down. If you see the reaction, a baby of less than 1 week, and that experience really marveled me. And I'm like, what? A baby of 1 week already knows that she's supposed to survive. So she immediately tried to brace herself. A little baby. How much more you, an adult? You're now in a situation where your husband is threatening to kill you, is threatening to maim you, is even beating you, making your life miserable, all sort of abuse, and you choose to stay because why? Because of what people will say. Who are the people that will be talking? Even if you're a saint, Jesus Christ, didn't they talk about him? Who are the people that will be talking? Look at their lives. Look at the people that you care about, that they will talk. Look at the people that you care about, that they are going to judge you. How is their own life? Why are you so invested in what people say, and you decide, to stay in an abusive relationship or marriage that eventually ends your life? Come on. You don't even need money for this thing. You need the mental strength to live, because an abuser will continue to abuse you. Abusers never stop. It doesn't end well. It does not end well. So the best thing for you to live is for you to do is to live, and also live on time. You don't need to wait forever, because the more you stay, the more things get complicated. Imagine if an abuser was beating you, that time you didn't have any child. It's easier to live than when you stay and stay and stay and now have 4 children with him. So guys, I don't know what to say. I feel very terrible. Don't stay because you want your children to be fine. You don't want society to say they are single mother, they are trained by single mother. Don't stay because of that. Your children will be fine. In fact, your children will not be fine when you stay in an abusive environment, because they'll be seeing these things and they'll be copying, and tomorrow you'll be raising children that are messed up in the head. Don't stay because you don't have money. As you are there, what is the joy? That maybe probably you're staying because you want to be fine, you want to be someone to be supporting you financially, you want your husband to be supporting you financially. Just go out. There are means to make money. Go out first. That money will come. Don't stay because of what people will say. People will always talk. Even those in their marriages, people are still talking about them. If you're single, you're single, go do and marry. You get married. Now when I having children, you have children. Now when I having the second one, people will always talk. So leave people first. Don't stay because you feel that when you leave, nobody's going to want you. Come on, pick up some self-esteem. People are good. You will still find love. And if you don't even find yourself, love yourself. You can love yourself. You can be happy on your own. So don't stay for these reasons. There is no reason enough, because you can look at this sister. She just died like that. Whatever was her reason for staying, she died. And the story is very big on internet right now. But believe me, the next 1 week there will be a bigger story, and everybody will forget. And they should just be counting among the statistics. Oh, Sister Osinachi, that woman where the husband killed, that woman where died of domestic violence. You're just counted among them. There's nothing, there's no gain. And on the other way, let us stop shaming single mothers. Stop shaming people. Stop shaming divorcees, because these are some of the reasons why they choose to stay. Even when a single mother wants to remarry in our society, she is shamed. You advise your brother not to marry her. Why? She's a single mother and a divorcee. She don't stay for her husband's house. You know what she passed through in that house. These are some of the reasons why people stay in this kind of relationship, because of the judgment they are going to receive when they come out. So stop shaming single mothers. Stop shaming divorcees. You don't know their story. You don't know their story. Even this lady, had it been she had left her marriage, everybody say, leave, you should leave, you should leave, you should leave. Had it been she left that marriage, you are still the one that will judge her. She says she's a Christian, but she cannot keep her marriage. She cannot keep her home. She cannot. Stop with the judgment. Calm down. And you that is in this abusive marriage or abusive relationship, leave those people that are talking and do the needful, so that you will not be counted among the statistics of people that died due to domestic violence. So guys, I'm not happy this morning, because this is a topic I'm really passionate about. I try to talk about it every time, and I just wish that people can listen and do the needful. So if you want any help If you want any advice, please reach me on my email. I'm going to be putting it on the screen. You can reach me on idanthony@yahoo.com or idgirl18@gmail.com. Whichever one is okay for you. Reach me. Let me talk to you. And this is not only common to men, to women. Men are also victims too. And the men, they are not even allowed to speak up because they are men. So whatever gender you are, whether male or female, you're in domestic violence, please reach out. If you cannot do it on your own, reach out. I'm going to help you. I'm going to advise you. I'm going to show you how to do it. Because sometimes you just need that little push to do the needful. So thank you guys. I'll see you next time. But for now, bye.